Airline complaints are 300% higher than they were before the pandemic.
Is that you?
Only a few of them are me, Vlad. Only a few. And the top complaint for travelers isn't delayed flights, cancellations, or lost luggage. It's trouble getting refund for canceled flights. The U.S. Department of Transportation says in the last 2.5 years, it has received more than 169,000 complaints. Most of them are from people who can't get their money back. CBS News senior travel advisor Peter Greenberg is here to talk about this now. Okay, Peter, why is it so difficult? If I miss my flight, if I have to cancel my flight, why can't I get my money back?
Well, let's give a little context here going back to the pandemic. A lot of flights were canceled by the airlines. A lot of flights were canceled by passengers who couldn't go because of COVID restrictions. Before the pandemic, the airlines had a rule, the draconian ticket change rule, that said if you actually changed your flight, there was a ticket change fee that in many cases actually wiped out the original cost of your ticket. That was bad. But there's another rule that's been in place since before the pandemic. That's from the U.S. Department of Transportation. And it says if the airline cancels your flight for any reason whatsoever, you're entitled to a full refund back to your original form of payment, even if you bought a so-called non-refundable ticket. And when that happened during the pandemic, the airlines were not exactly forthcoming with most passengers to let them know they had that right. They steered them in the direction of a gift card or a future flight credit. You know what? That's the bad disaster of the gift card, because most people couldn't use them or they expired. Well, midway through the pandemic, United Airlines led the way and said, okay, we're no longer going to have ticket change fees, which means if you cancel your flight, you don't lose your money. It goes into a fund for you. And then the U.S. Department of Transportation weighed in and went after the airlines that were still refusing to giving refunds. And in one case, which was Air Canada, they were absolutely ignoring the rule. They got fined the largest fine ever levied, or I should say proposed, by the U.S. Department of Transportation, $25 million. Now, did they pay that fine? No, they negotiated it down to about $4.5 million, and they only ended up paying $2 million when they could prove to the DOT they were actually starting to write those refund checks.
Let me switch gears, Peter, and ask you about this JetBlue Spirit merger. Will that have any impact on what we're talking about?
Well, it'll have an impact on how you're going to fly, because if it goes through, and the emphasis is on the word if, it still has to pass U.S. Justice Department antitrust regulations. But if it goes through, there's every reason to believe that Spirit won't exist anymore. The real reason why JetBlue wanted Spirit, they wanted the planes. They wanted enough planes to be able to scale up and compete internationally with the major U.S. carriers. That's the exact kind of plane that JetBlue flies, the Airbus 320 or 321. But again, it's all subject to U.S. Department of Justice review. What it does do in terms of airfares is it leaves, if it goes through, Frontier as the only remaining large, ultra-low-cost carrier, and that may have an impact on the fares you pay.
All right, if you are one of those people whose flight gets canceled by the airline, or if they bump you to a flight that's another day and you can't take it, what are your rights? How do you address this? Who should you call, and how do you get your money back?
Well, just impose the U.S. DOT rule, because you have those rights immediately to get that refund. Not a gift card, not a future flight credit, not a voucher. You go there. But for those people who are still waiting for those refunds, whether it's an airline, a tour operator, a cruise line, you have other rights. It's called small claims court, where the limits of liability are about $7,500. I'm assuming most people didn't pay $7,500 for their airfare. They may have paid that for their cruise. But in the cases where people went to small claims court, most of them won their cases and they secured a judgment against the operator, and many of them got their money back.
You know, Peter, one of the things that I think a lot of people have been talking about, people who travel, who fly in planes, is how much money the airline industry received from the federal government during the pandemic. And as Christina pointed out earlier, not only have they received all this money, but the things that we have to pay for, the out-of-pocket expenses and the trials and tribulations.
I was told I'm booking a flight for later the next week. I'd already paid to upgrade to Economy Plus, whatever that means. I tried to move my seat from the aisle to the window right next to it, and they wanted to charge me $120. It's the same class. It's like, where are all these fees going?
Right. I think people are frustrated because, and we've done stories about that, passengers being frustrated. Of course, no one should ever verbally or physically assault an airline worker, but people are getting upset because they're saying to themselves, look, the airline industry made a lot of money. Prices have gone up because obviously the price of oil has gone up in recent months. But we are getting fewer and fewer, not even perks,
so just the experience
basics.
is getting worse.
Yeah, the experience
and worse
of travel
and worse.
is getting worse.
Well, let me give you some history here, which might surprise you. It's the dirty little secret of airline fees, because airline tickets are charged at a very high federal tax. So if they can lower the fare officially, but then nickel and dime you on fees, they're not getting taxed on those fees that way. They're just paying sales tax. As a result, the airlines are making more money from your little upsell to get you to Economy Plus than they are in the actual airline ticket itself. So that's why we all get fooled this way. We think we're getting a low fare, and then it's ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching. Hotels are doing it too with the resort fee. Again, that's not being taxed as an occupancy tax. It's just being taxed as a sales tax, and that's where they're retaining more of that money.
All right. Peter Greenberg, always great to have you breaking it down for us, my friend. Thank you.
Thanks, Peter.
Thank you.